Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki.
I'm Adam.
And today's...
Sorry. Ow.
Okay, let's try that again.
Sorry.
Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki.
I'm Adam.
And today's video, we are continuing the second half of our Q&A, different questions about our weight loss journey, about our personal life, and just different questions you guys have asked. So if you enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. We have a lot of fun with these Q&As. We appreciate your questions. Let's get started. So someone had asked, you both look thin and fit here. Did you gain weight after this picture? So I will post the picture. This is just the picture that I posted with the question, the Q&A recommendations. So this was a picture from high school. This was probably like our third picture together. No, it's not even been like our second picture.
I think it was our second.
Yeah, I think this was our second picture we ever took together. So that means we are seniors in high school. Mm-hmm. And at that time, I was playing volleyball. I was actually just got a scholarship to go play in college. You were really active. You were playing
football and basketball. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually at the
baseball. You were playing too.
Yep. I was actually at the same weight in that picture as I am right now. That's
what
my goal weight was to get back down to. So
yeah. So weight was still a concern then. We still wanted to lose weight. We were still not eating the best, but we were so active that it almost was able to be like covered up.
Yep.
We both could have been more in shape. It's kind of hard to tell from that picture. We both hit it pretty well, I feel like, too, in high school. But yeah, no, we were a lot smaller then. And actually, that would have been around the time that it was my goal weight, which was 170 pounds, because that's when I would have gotten my license. So yeah, we were definitely smaller there. We gained a lot of weight. We fluctuated throughout college, but we gained the most after we graduated college.
Yeah.
Are your families local, and do you have siblings? Yes. So, well, my brother kind of moved away now.
My parents are.
Yeah. I have one brother who is 24, so he's 3 years younger than me, and we've actually gotten a lot closer in the past few years, which has been really nice. He actually helps me a lot with my channel. I'll randomly send him like a thumbnail or something. He's very techie. He likes the internet. He likes reading things off Reddit. So he's helped me a lot when I have questions about stuff like that. He's actually with this girl, Natalie. They are just an awesome couple, and we have a lot of fun with them, but now we don't see them as much because she's actually going to med school down in Southern Illinois. So we don't see them as much anymore, but we still talk to them and keep in touch, and it's nice. Yeah. And then both of my parents are local. My mom is still in the same town, and my dad is in a town right next to us. And then you?
My parents are in Florida. My sister lives local. She's in actually the town next over with her husband and my niece and nephew. So when you see like the kids in the pictures, that's my niece and nephew.
Those are not our kids.
Yeah, no.
Those are our niece and nephews. Yeah. And those are our only siblings. So I have one brother, he has one sister.
Yep, one sister.
How many kids do you want to have? How big or small family? Okay, so we already said no kids. Dogs, 2 dogs is a limit. And 2 dogs is a limit. Like, I don't think we could do another dog.
Yeah.
What is your favorite exercise and what is the hardest exercise for you? So if we're talking about like just in general an exercise, running.
Running?
Is the hardest. I answered hardest first.
Yeah,
okay,
wait. What?
Okay, if we had to answer favorite exercise, weightlifting and rollerblading would be my answers.
Mine would be like literally any sport and weightlifting.
Yeah. And then hardest exercise, running.
Yeah. Hardest
and split squats.
I was about to say squats. Anything leg related. Not a fan.
Yep. And then we could do, what is your favorite breakfast meal?
Breakfast burritos.
I knew you were going to say that. Breakfast burritos with chicken are so good.
Yes.
But I think, like, favorite breakfast meal? Like, are we talking like a healthy breakfast meal?
I was going to say, if we're not talking healthy, then.
If we're talking like a healthier, I would say breakfast burrito too, honestly. Or like a scramble. I really like like a big skillet type bowl. But like favorite breakfast meal, if it didn't matter, would be a cinnamon roll.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I thought you would say like a waffle or pancake or
no.
something.
Oh, restaurant. Okay, cinnamon roll pancakes.
Oh, boom. Mix them together. So if it wasn't like a WW friendly breakfast, probably still bigger breakfast burrito.
Just with like real like sausage, bacon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All out.
So good.
Okay, where did you get the colorful knives you use? And I get asked this so much. I have them linked like pretty much everywhere if you go to my bio or my link tree or anything, but I will link them in the description below. They are just off Amazon. They're Cuisinart and they're just colorful. That's why I like them. They were a great price for what they are and they just have worked well for me.
Yeah, they work really well for you.
I love those knives. Next question. This is a good one. Each other's most annoying habit and best trait. So most annoying habit.
I think your most annoying habit is, it's tough, but you definitely overthink things a lot.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
most of the situations we're in, you just overthink them.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm just more laid back, but yeah.
That is true too.
Yeah, you just overthink a lot of things, and I don't know. I feel bad saying that, but it's true.
Yeah. For me, I have to say something that nobody would know, because I am not kidding. The second the camera comes on, and actually today you're doing better, but
Thanks.
He gets quiet, and there's so many times I'll have to turn up the volume of his voice when he's talking on videos because he talks so quiet. Adam is the loudest person I have ever met in my entire life. He is so loud.
In like every situation.
He doesn't even have to be doing anything and he's making noise.
Yeah.
He is loud. Like, he just doesn't really realize how loud he is. I think you echo, like...
Wow.
He's like a giant teddy bear, but he's also
just like a giant
loud
teddy bear that you squeeze and just screams all the time.
Much. And he loves playing video games, so there's a lot of times him and his BFF Josh don't realize how loud he's being, and he will just be screaming.
Yeah, I get excited.
At cars playing soccer.
Rocket League.
It's a game where cars play soccer, and he screams bloody murder.
If you play it, or you've seen someone play it, you would know.
Yeah, except for when I'm sleeping and I wake up to it. Yeah.
Or sports. Sports I'm really bad with.
So we just went on for that. Anyway.
Sports I'm really bad with.
Oh, yeah, even sports. You're just never not loud, honestly.
So, yeah, all the time.
Yeah, but not when I film.
No, I get really quiet.
Yeah. Okay, so, and then best trait. Mine, I'm going to have to say that you are just so positive. And even like you said, you're laid back, the opposite of my annoying habit, but you're just really laid back. You kind of can bring me down and like rationalize things and just remind me that...
Not to overthink.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and just to be positive, and yeah, I'd say that.
I think your is the best trait. Is that what okay. Oh, hello, Pluto. I think your best trait is your sense of humor. So, just in general with everyone, and especially me, because I'm very just like dumb with the things I say, and you still laugh. You even say like, "Why did I laugh at that?" After I just think your sense.
Oh, me? Yeah. He'll say something so dumb, and I'm just like,
she'll laugh. Yeah, because that's all I need is one laugh, and I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, your sense of humor, your laugh, just everything, just
Thanks. Okay, next up is now you're in my way.
Pluto's joining the Q&A.
He's in my way. You can stay for a sec. Okay. I've lost 20 pounds on WW, 50 pounds altogether, but still lack motivation. We're in a small town with no rec centers or gym. What would you recommend to get more active, not necessarily work out, but being toned and as a very basic beginner? And I would say the first thing is just walking. Walking, I think, is so underestimated how much it can really benefit you. I really like to go hiking. Adam, not so much, but that's one thing Trevor and I like to do because we'll go to different places, but...
Bye, Pluto.
But that's even something we can do locally, just walk around the bike path and stuff like that. And just getting out moving, even walking the dogs. Like,
I think that mentally and physically, that's like a huge thing.
Definitely. Then if you want to start rollerblading, I highly recommend rollerblading. It is something you can do pretty much anywhere outside. It's hard when there's not great weather, which I've been struggling with. But it is such a fun activity. It is a little bit harder. You need to work on your balance and stuff. It's taken me time to get where I'm at to be more comfortable, but it is such a good physical activity. We also have gone ice skating, and even if you could do a rollerblading indoors if you have something near you, I definitely recommend it. I
think also like any fun sports you can find outside, just anything.
Basic. Like we'll randomly just pick up tennis rackets and go play tennis.
Tennis or catch or volley. Like we'll just pepper back and forth with the volleyball. Like just something outside to get you moving. Like
you don't have to be good. You don't have to be like a professional at it. You can just
anything just fun. It'll just be fun to do. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. And start small. Don't expect too much from yourself. If you want to start lifting weights at your house, get a few sets of dumbbells and just start with some small exercises because that's pretty much how we started with it. Okay, next question is it cheaper to buy low point snacks like chips and bars at Sam's or Walmart versus WW? Yes.
Yeah.
WW snacks are pretty expensive. And a lot of the snacks we do eat are kind of expensive when we get more of the individual package like Pitos or Chomps, stuff like that. The healthier foods are going to be more expensive, but to us, it's something that's worth it because we used to spend so much money on takeout and not even like think about it. And we wouldn't even have a second thought about it. Yeah, but I think, so for us, it's worth it to spend a little bit more, but we do find some cheap stuff at Sam's Club and Walmart, especially Sam's when you're buying in bulk.
Yes, that's huge.
We noticed definitely big price differences in that. So yeah, the WW products, there are good ones, and it is nice that they have the points on the packaging because you said I noticed when I use WW snacks, I keep my points lower. There are also a lot of cheaper options at like Sam's Club and stuff that are low point, like the veggie puffs I like, that's 2 points a bag, and those are good. And
good
you probably get double the portion from a WW
Yes.
snack. So yeah. Okay. So next up, we answered a couple of these, but do you own or rent your home? We actually own our home. We put our entire wedding fund into it and money we saved up for the first year out of college, and it was the best thing we could have ever done.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we love our house.
Yes.
How often do you eat out? So like I said, we go to sushi once a month, but there are times we get Taco Bell, we get sandwiches from a local sub shop we really love. So I would say on average, we still eat out like at least once a week.
Yeah.
Depending.
Yeah.
But like it's usually like a quick takeout meal. It's not like a sit down restaurant.
Yeah.
But we do go out to restaurants when it's like a birthday or if we have an anniversary or something like that. We still do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, what are your favorite cheat meals? I mean, my favorite was the barbecue pulled pork from Noodles and Company, but they got rid of the pulled pork. So now it's chicken, but the breaded chicken's just as good. So that's probably my favorite. Or just any really good mac and cheese. But not like a baked mac and cheese. I'm not huge on baked mac and cheese. Just like a creamy... Now I'm hungry.
Burgers. Burgers are definitely my favorite cheat meal.
Really?
For our anniversary, we went out for a nice burger. We used to have a favorite burger place that was local that closed down recently.
Yeah. They had the best cheese fries.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite cheat meal. It's like a nice burger.
Okay, do both of you see yourselves staying with WW? I'm a digital-only member, but feel like it's an investment. I would want to continue. I have no plans to leave. Yeah, I mean, honestly, even if we don't consistently track, it's so nice to just be able to scan points and kind of get an idea of how a new food product is or something.
Yeah. It's a nice tool for like new stuff and to just maintain stuff that we're doing. But a lot of stuff we know the points of right now.
Yeah. And honestly, I like being able to create content with it. I like being able to track my meals. And yeah, I just don't see us ever stopping using it. I feel like we're always going to think of things in points, but in a healthy way, not where we're obsessing over it. Because I know some people have mentioned that before, but we have a balance with it. So yeah, I definitely did see us staying with it for a while.
Definitely.
Although there are some things that are kind of annoying with the new one. But
yeah.
Do either of you have any health challenges besides being overweight that you feel like talking about? I know you mentioned you were worried about being high risk for some, but did you ever have to work with a doctor to manage any of the numbers as far as you get blood or other tests? For me, it actually really scared me. I had to go to the doctor for an ingrown toenail and my blood pressure was very high and I've never seen that in my life. That like really scared me. So that was probably the biggest thing for me. You can come in. Is he in?
Tell him. Use the microphone.
Oh yeah. You can come in.
That's freaky.
So for me, it was my blood pressure that really scared me. You?
We have physicals at work every year, and actually in 2019 when we had our physical, I had high cholesterol. And then when I had my physical in late 2020, after we were on it for about 8 or 7 months, my cholesterol was actually back in the normal level, actually like kind of based out in the middle. So yeah, that was definitely like the first thing that I actually had like a serious health thing that I was worried about, and that definitely kind of kickstarted it when we were talking about it.
Yeah. Did you measure success beyond sticking to the program, photos, and weight? Like any measure of how your health was improved? So yeah, I mean, I guess we had the results when we went to the doctor again. I wish we would have kind of done more work. I wish we would have done more measurements. We never did our measurements or anything, so that would have been another way to measure success. But yeah, just overall feeling better and being able to do things that we love, like the trampoline place. Oh my gosh, we have so much fun. And 2 years ago, we could not have done that.
No.
And there's so many things we get to do now that are so much more enjoyable, and honestly we were just scared to do before because we struggled, we were in pain. I had horrible back pain and it's just like gone now, and it's the craziest thing to me because I had it for so long. And so I think all of that has come with just getting healthier and losing weight.
Yep.
Next question is, do you track your protein? I just learned that older people need 25 grams of protein at each meal. Yeah, I mean, we don't track our protein, but it is something we are very aware of when we pick out snacks, when we pick out meals. We try to find things that are high in protein. We love to use lean meats like turkey and chicken, and those are very high in protein as well, eggs. So we do make it a focus because we also notice when we have meals that are higher in protein, we're much, much fuller. And we like to eat in volume, both of us do. So when we find meals that have a lot of protein, it just really helps us stay on track. So we kind of do it subconsciously and just make it a priority, but we don't like actually track it.
Yeah.
In your grocery hauls, you mentioned that items are scanning with the wrong personal points. How do you know this? Is it the nutritional label? And if so, how off is it? How do you fix the values? So when you scan something, pretty much like, how convenient. I was snacking on some Kodiak Bear Bites like always. But when you scan a product, it will show the nutrition right away. So what we do, is we pretty much look at the nutrition that shows up. We look at the nutrition label and we see if it matches. And majority of the time recently, it just doesn't match the nutrition label, and that's how we've known. So if that's the case, what you can do is from the screen, you can, it's on you.
Hello.
So from the front page where you track your food, you hit track food, and you're just gonna hit create at the top. So you can see there's 3 options: barcode, quick add, and create, which quick add is the thing I use like if we're gonna have sushi and I just wanna track 50 points, I'll do quick add. But if you wanna hit create, you hit create food, the top option, and then you'll see it'll say calories, fat, whatever. So you will take the label and match it up. So half the time it's us in the grocery store, Adam typing it, and I'm reading him a label really quickly. And we're trying to check what the real points are because we checked and it didn't match. That is how we do that. And yeah, it's been really frustrating that they haven't kind of figured it out and fixed the issues with it because so many foods are inaccurate, but it's pretty much just double checking. It does add time, but it still is worth it to use the correct points. Usually it's only off by like a point or two.
Yeah,
but
and a way to try to like fix it too is when you enter it, you can actually you're creating that food, so you can label it as that and create it, and it will show up in the database. So
true, you could save it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Light Trader Joe's mozzarella cheese always scans as 1, but we use it all the time, and it's 2 points. So I just had to create it as a food item, and now we use the food item.
You can search it again very easily.
Yeah. What is 1 or 2 dinners that you guys make the most? We love mozzarella and tomatoes. Would love more basic quick meal idea videos. I would say for like a quick meal, if we're gonna just do like a quick freezer meal, the thing we do the most is the Trader Joe's guilt-free mac and cheese. Then we add veggies to it, and then we add chicken or protein. That's like our go-to quick and easy meal that we have the most. And it's really good. But if it's something that's maybe not as quick and easy and takes a little bit more cooking, the meal that we have the most, that we enjoy the most, I would say like out of all the recipes that I like to make, we do 2-ingredient dough a lot, and like 2-ingredient dough bakes. So there's so many different ways you can make those. We do like a breakfast one, buffalo chicken, barbecue chicken, regular pizza, deep dish pizza. Like there's so many different things you can do.
Spinach artichoke pizza.
That's our favorite. Yeah, so that's one that we make all the time, and it's just the base of 2-ingredient dough, and then I just pick different toppings.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the last question we have. So who has had the most motivation during your weight loss journey, and who needed more encouragement? How did you encourage the other to keep sticking with it? So who has had the most motivation?
I mean, I think you have definitely had the most motivation throughout the whole journey, but I feel like it's been kind of mutual throughout the whole thing.
I think because I get so excited about cooking and the meals and all that, and just the creating the content, that's why I had a little bit more motivation, if anything. But also you've helped me stay motivated. You've helped me like stay on track, and I think we've just not making it a competition this time like we had in the past, and actually just encouraging each other and
getting excited about things, like just getting excited about all the little things, like when we would reward ourselves after tracking for a month straight or something like that, or our weigh-in days, we'd both wake up and be so excited to go weigh in, something like that. Just finding like little fun things to kind of incorporate. Yeah.
Or like we want to have sushi every month, so we make sure to have balance so that we don't feel awful after, we don't feel awful before.
Yeah.
We drink our water throughout the day. Like we just find ways that keep us on track and sticking with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there were times where the thing that happens is like we'll get in a kind of rut. So we'll have takeout food once, and then we start craving it. And we're like, okay, well, maybe we could just get one more takeout meal. And then it just goes down from there. And we have stopped ourselves every time that's happened, but it is so easy to just downward spiral into that. And so I think we've done a really good job of holding each other accountable because we know what that feels like. Before, we almost like egged each other on to go get the fast food or get the meal because we were like, oh, we could just do it. Like, we kind of supported each other in that way, and now it's kind of the opposite way. Like, we're gonna feel better if we just do this. Let's just do this. Like, I know we don't want to make this veggie mix right now, but let's just do it. And
or even just like a quick frozen meal that we have at home instead of going out and getting something.
Yes, that has helped a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that wraps up everything for our Q&A. Thank you guys so much for watching and for all the questions. We really like doing these. I feel like I talk so much, but it's a lot of fun, and we really like getting to share our story and about us, and we like hearing more about you guys as well and how you can relate to so many of these things. We really love reading your comments and everything. So thank you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and we will see you next time.